Alright, in this video I'm going to go through and do a couple of questions from the chain rule practice plus other rules review DeltaMath. There aren't a lot of questions in each section, there's just a wide variety of sections to go through, so I'll probably just do one from each. Alright, here is our first chain rule problem. So y equals x minus 2 to the 5th power. We'll find dy dx in any form. So for my chain rule problems, I almost always do my outer function, my inner function. So my outer function is x to the 5th. My inner function is x minus 2. Find their derivatives. 4x to the 4th. Wow. 5x to the 4th. And then 1. Derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. So derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. 5 parentheses x minus 2 to the 4th power. Boom. Done. Alright, let's do one more. For this one, I got an outer function that is 2 parentheses minus x. Whoops. My outer function is 2 stuffed to the 6th, so 2x to the 6th. My inner function is negative x plus 7. Derivative of the outside, derivative of the inside, so derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times derivative of the inside. So 12, keep my inside the same, to the 5th, times the negative 1. So I'll put in my final answer, negative 12, negative x plus 7 to the 5th. Voila. Alright, so that's level 1. Let's do some level 2. Oh, it's going to be very similar, just with fractions. We can handle this, right? Alright, for this one, your outer function is x to the 5/3. Your inner function is negative 6x to the negative 4th. So you get 5/3 x to the 2/3, right? Oops. 5/3 minus 1. Yep, 5/3 minus 3/3 gives me 2/3. Alright, derivative of this is negative 6. Alright, derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. So we get 5/3, this, my inside's the same, times negative 6. And so we can just type that in just as it is. It says in any form, but then it also gives me roots, so it makes me nervous it's not going to accept 2/3. We'll see. Okay, it's fine. It's good with it. Alright, so those are the same types of problems. We're just going to have fractions. It's okay. You can handle it. Let's do level 3. Alright, let's do one of these bad boys. So in level 3, it looks like we're involving some radicals. And I got some trig stuff going on. So my outer function is actually going to be negative 2 square root of x. My inner function is sine of x. Alright, if I rewrote this first, negative 2x to the 1/2, and I can find its derivative that way, I would get negative x to the negative 1/2, right? Bring down your 1/2, 1/2 and 2 cancel. So then I really do have negative 1 over the square root of x. Right? Yeah. Derivative of sine is cosine. Alright, derivative of the outside, keep my inside, wow. Derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. Negative 1 over square root, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. Negative 1 over square root sine x times cosine x. Very good. Let's do one more of those. They seem a little harder. Alright, for this one we have my outer function is 3 cosine of stuff, so 3 cosine x. My inner function is 2x minus 6. So this one would be negative 3 sine of x, right? Derivative sine, cosine is negative sine, and this derivative would be 2. Derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside, so negative 3 sine of 2x minus 6 times 2. Negative 6 sine of 2x minus 6. Nice. Oh, level 4, let's do it. Oh no. All right, for these types of problems, it's not, oh no, I'm sorry. It's double chain rule, you'll be fine. All right, so starting from the very outside, right, we have our outer function, which is square root of x, and then our inner function is cosine of 3x cubed. Derivative of this is 1 over 2 square root of x. Derivative of this, we need to use another chain rule. So just real quick off to the side, we're just going to boop, 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 boop. We're going to do another one. So our outer function is cosine. Our inner function is 3x cubed. Negative sine 9x squared. Derivative of the outside. Keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. So this derivative would be negative 9x squared sine of 3x cubed. You could technically just do negative sine of 3x cubed and then tack that 9x squared down to the end, but remember I said with trig stuff we usually put the non-trig functions just out front multiplying it. All right, so we started a chain rule, had to sidestep to use another chain rule, and then now we got to finish our original guy. So derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. So 1 over 2 square root of cosine 3x cubed times negative 9x squared sine of 3x cubed. Oof, seems like a good one. 1 divided by 2 square root. How about 2, not s? There we go. Cosine of 3x cubed times negative 9x squared sine of 3x cubed. Beautiful. All right, so let's try one more of those. So this one, we got outer function is negative 2 cosine. Oh, wait. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Another way to rewrite this guy is negative 2 times cosine of 2x squared. So what really is my very outside function? Well, my very outside function is negative 2x squared. Then my inner function is cosine of 2x. Derivative of negative 2x squared is negative 4x. Derivative of this requires a sidestep chain rule. Aha. Sneaky, DeltaMath. Negative sine of x, 2. Derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. So this would be negative 2 sine of 2x. Then we have to go back and finish our original chain rule. Derivative of the outside, keep my inside the same, times the derivative of the inside. Negative 4 cosine of 2x times negative 2 sine of 2x. Aha, very good.